Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. I am your host with the most, Malk. Tonight, we're at the glorious, glorious race of Austrian track, or the Austrian Grand Prix, which aka is called the Red Bull Ring. So I'll be giving some wings tonight after what happened last night at the Performance League 1. It was one of the bestest races I've ever seen for a long time, to be fair, and hopefully that will follow on to tonight's race for the F3 League. So I'll be talking about the glorious, glorious track. As I said, it's the Red Bull Ring. You got the 2.688 miles with a 4.326 kilometers. We will have 36 laps of the race itself, but also you got 9 good corners. I was going to say 9 good tracks, 9 good corners, and to be fair, you got the IMV curve, which is the first corner after the start finishing line. Get that perfect exit there. As well, you got the second DRS straight, which is the one between turns 1 and 2 now. And then also you got Remus is in turn 2. Now before I said there was 10 turns, like a blind turn on one of them, but it's not a blind turn, it's normally like 9 turns normally. So Remus is in turn 2. Schlossgold, is that, if that's how you pronounce it, in turn 3. I don't know if it's Rauch in turn 4. Pirelli in turn 5, you got the Worth curve in turn 6, you got a normal turn 7, then you come up to the last 2 corners. The fast corner on the right hand side for the 8th one, and then the turn 9, the last one, which is the Red Bull Mobile. I was going to say Red Bull Mobile. And I just cannot wait for it tonight. And regarding the driver situations, I do apologise if you hear any background noise, because it is absolutely boiling here, so that's why you probably hear a bit of the fan at the background. So hopefully I might have to turn off later. But yeah, last night was absolutely immense stuff, but hopefully, like I said, it will be a massive boost for this league as well. It was quite interesting last week because Ferocioustan won his first ever race of the season, to be fair, and to hear him, the Brummie accent, I didn't find out until recently that Ferocioustan and the Willow are from the Birmingham side, near me, of the Wolverhampton on that one. So hopefully the Ferocioustan and the Willow will have their second city derby. I know the Willow's not a football fan or a Villa fan, but he might be a secret Villa fan after Ferocioustan says that he's a Blues fan. So we'll have to find out if there's going to be any rivalry tonight. But like I said, the two guys who I've seen the last few races, they've had some ding-dong battles throughout the races as well. But yeah, like I said, Captain Stiff is in the lead with 30 points. We're just waiting for Nitro. But also we will have to do a minute's silence, and the guys who are driving tonight, they will also wear the black helmets in respect of Charlie Whiting, who in the real F1, the race director, who sadly passed away just before the start of the season of the Australian Grand Prix just recently. So I am so sorry about that, and wish condolences to the family and everyone else related to Charlie Whiting as well. So we will have a minute's silence on the first minute of the qualifying. I forgot to do it last night, so it was my fault. I did apologise then, but hopefully this will be the minute's silence tonight as well. But yeah, Captain Stiff is in the lead with 30 points, so he's just ahead. Ferocioustan is in second with 28 points. F1 Richard is in third with 23 points. Tedroir is in fourth with 21 points. The Willow is in fifth with 18 points. Don't blame me on the booty is in sixth with 15 points. The Mikester, the Slovenian legend, I always call him now. Mikester, not the Mikester, but not the sinister Mikester, Mr. Mikester. You got Prix is in 8th with 13 points. Snoop Dogg Marky is in 9th with 10 points. Saab is in 10th with 8 points. O'Stevens in 11th with 5 points. Steele is in 12th with 4 points. Notorious is in 13th with 4 points. Nitric Ash is in 14th with 4 points. Fasconi is in 15th with 2 points. BW Clyde, D-Boy Dan, Danielle, Dal, Brennons and White Eagle have all got 0 points. Now, I was saying about the good nicknames for everyone else. I've been told I could say the old man to F1 Richard. So fair play to him for letting me say that. It's just everyone's got their own nicknames now. Briggsy, but not that Giggsy in the football terms. On that one, you got the Willow, the Wind in the Willows. On that one, and you got Ferocious. Like, if unfortunately we had a newcomer of Partridge, and it's a shame that he couldn't start tonight because I would have done the Alan Partridge moment where like Dan, 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 all the time. So it's just waiting for Nitro to start off now, and we're about to kick off now. So, like I said, I'll do a quick check of the constructors before we go to the qualifying. Williams and McLaren are both equal with 51 points. Haas is in third with 18 points. Renault's in fourth with 15 points. Same with Ferrari with fifth. Sauber is in sixth with 14 points. Toro Rosso's in seventh with 13 points. Force India is in eighth with 9 points. Mercedes in ninth with 8 points. And the Red Bull is in 10th with 4 points. So there will be a minute's silence before everyone goes out, and it will kick off as of speaking right about now. Mutual respect for Charlie Whiting, who sadly passed away just before the start of the Australian Grand Prix, and mutual respect to the drivers of all Invictus. It's not only from the F3, everyone else, all the leagues, as far as I've been told, they will have the black helmet in mark of respect for Charlie Whiting at this sad moment in time. So we're just going to kick off now, and we're going to kick off. Ferocious Dan will be the first driver. Normally I'll go for the first driver that's out of the grid, and as you can see, there's going to be the Dan train. Where's Partridge where you need him? Okay, I have just been told from the weather crew that it's going to be dry, and I'll say this again, it's going to be dry on both sessions, so qualifying and the race itself. Will we see another repeat of the Performance League 1 as of last night? Last night was one of the bestest races I have ever commentated for a while. There's so many battles left, right. Oh, there was just a bit of a late news from the weather crew. There could be a possible rain at the end of this qualifying. Yellow flag sector 2. Possible rain at the end of the qualifying, so this could be interesting for the guys. They're going to try and get out as quickly as possible, and I wouldn't be surprised. So, Ferocious Dan goes to the first corner now. He needs to get a good exit here. This is the point where he needs to be make or break this lap. He does it perfectly there. He's got yellow flag sector 3 now. Looking at it, trying to get the second DRS straight now. He's still yellow flag sector 3. Coming up to there, he needs to get into the 16s, 16.1. That is a good time on that one. So, oh, Steele's just gone wide there. He may have just gone wide on that point. Hopefully that doesn't compromise too much there. But watching it from Ferocious Dan's point of view, coming up to turn 3, to the gold and then passing Rauch, or whatever you call it. And then coming up to turn 5 at the Pirelli corner now. And then also you got the Worth curve now. And then coming up to turn 7 now, trying to get that good exit there. I can't remember what time he had in that second sector, I do apologise. So coming up to turn 8, this is the fastest, this is the part where people need to watch out for, because that's the same exit as the same entrance as the pit. And passing Red Bull Mobile here. So for us, she's trying to get into the 105s. 105 flat. Oh, brilliant! Oh, Booty nearly got there. 106.1 on the soft tyre. That's a good time, to be fair. Oh, Stephen did a 106.1 on the ultras. That's a good time, to be fair. I believe the time will get up. Nigel Gas has done a 107.2 on the softs. Snoop Dogg Marky's done a 106.2. Oh my God, it's like all the drivers are just coming out of nowhere. The Willow's just done a fastest lap of a 105. 105.5. F1 Richard, the two McLaren boys are in the top 3 again. The old man has done it on top 3 again. I tell you what, guys, the Brummy and the old man, that is absolutely brilliant stuff from these guys as well. Don't get me wrong, watch out for the Williams as well. They might pull something out of the bag here, out of nowhere, so you have to watch out for them as well. So watching Agent Steel, WD66 with a clear to click on that one. So he's in 12th at the minute. Stephen did a 106.1, as I said earlier. Boogie's did a 106.1 on the soft tyre though. Briggs done a 106.3. Ted's done a 106.8. Steele has moved up to second. He's knocked off Willow off second place. He's done a 105.2. That's a cracking lap, to be fair, on the ultras. Oh, who's that? One of them Ferraris, I think. Is that Mike? No, that's Fasconi. Oh, that could have been nasty stuff there. Brennans is in the Red Bull now. Hopefully he gives some rings on this track as well. He's doing his lap. He's doing his lap now. I thought that was his lap. So he's trying to do everything he can. Yellow flag sector 2 now. Brennan's trying to do everything possible. Brennan's, like I said, the Red Bull guys, they need to get some points in as quickly as possible. But yeah, absolutely insane stuff. Captain Stiff with a 106 flat. He's just moved up to 6th place. So that is good stuff there. Brilliant stuff here. I was hoping what happened last night in the qualifying. It was like lap after lap after lap. Every driver was getting pole, and I couldn't stop. It was so fun in the commentary. I just couldn't stop. My voice was gone afterwards. But Brennan's doing everything he can with his lap on the soft tyre at the moment. So let's see what he can do on this track here. Oh, he might do 107 here. Or 108, sorry. A 108.2. He made a mistake somewhere. So he might do it again. What's Fasconi doing now? Fasconi needs to get to the 16s. 5/10 off Ferocious Dan's time, best time. So, he's on the soft tyre and he's gone a little bit wide. Hopefully that doesn't compromise too much there. But he's got a flying Toro Rosso behind him, so hopefully that doesn't compromise too much there. That could be Briggsy. Briggsy's just doing his outlap at the minute. We're coming to the 11th minute mark. Well, 11 minutes left of the qualifying of the Invictus Racing League F3 League. But also tonight, where I am not streaming tonight. Well, I am, but you know what I mean. I'm not also doing the F3 League. We have also got F2 and F1 races live and exclusive on Invictus Racing Leagues at the same time as we speak. So Energy Dan doing his bit for F2 and F1 at Mr. P, and Liam Bailey has gone on to do the F1 stuff. So yeah, quite interesting stuff here. Mike's had a good time with a 106.4, so he's going to try and do another lap here. I'm going to watch this lap, actually, to be fair. As I was speaking to Mike and Fasconi, the two Ferrari boys, just before the race, they were saying, I'm happy with the race. I'm happy with the performance of the car. Hopefully we'll try and get some decent points in tonight. Well, like I said, they're 5th in the Constructors with 15 points. There's so much points with the gap behind the top 2 at the moment. So 36 points. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant from Don't Blame It on the Bougie. Oh, Bougie Wonderland. Oh, brilliant stuff from Bougie. What can he do if he beats and QC? Oh, Brixie. But will he be... He won't be doing another gigs. Oh, he would have cut that lap there. He must invalidate his lap. He would have had 5 tenths quicker than his best time. But, however, he's got to do another lap in again. What? Oh my God! Oh, Stephen, how did I not notice? Oh, Stephen did a 105.6 just. Well, not just, but you know what I mean. Like to improve stuff. Oh, Nitro! Brilliant lap from him. It's yellow flag set to 2 now. The win in the Willows is a 10th slower at the moment. Steele's going to try and do his lapping. The clouds are coming in. That's what I've been told from the weather crew. Lastminute.com on that one. But Agent Steele's done the same time as Ferocious Stan's time. But I would have liked to have seen where the time has lost. Oh, brilliant! 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 Brilliant from the Brummy of Ferocious Dan. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Where's Willow? Oh my God, look at those times. Oh my God. We're going to have the Brummy, you know, the Birmingham battle here from between first and third. Bougie's going to have not going to have a wonderland here. It's like stuck in the blues half here. Absolutely insane stuff here. Snoop Dogg, 105.2 at the moment, but what can he do on his time? He's a 10th quicker. He's a 10th quicker. He might get a 105.1 at this rate. Yellow flag set to 2 now. Oh, there's a car ahead. Oh, Snoop Dogg. Yeah, I was just going to say, I think that might be one of the Haas cars, I think. Was it one of the Haas cars? That might be the Willow. I might be wrong. If I did, I do apologise. But Snoop Dogg, Marky, is him. Like I said, Snoop Dogg is Ian. 9th place for 10 points. He's had a 3rd last week. That's his best result so far this season. I know there's only 3 races in, but that's his best result so far. He had a 0 and a DNF, but this point should be a bounce back ability here to get back in. Oh, he's got a little bit wide there. Might not compromise too much. He's a 10th slower. He's a 10th slower. Oh my God. Good evening to everyone that's joining the session. Tej did a 105.5. Like I said, Nitrogash is improving left, right, and centre on the qualifier, but he needs to turn that into race performances. F1 Richard, the old man, is trying to do everything possible here. He's in 7th at the minute. He was 3rd ages ago. But he needs to try and bounce back ability here. Oh, I did not see what Tommy had. I was trying to get myself prepped up ready for... So... F1 Richard, 105.5. Look at that. Now, I was speaking to Stephen was on the stream last night, and he said it could be between, well, we've got yellow flags such as 1, 2, and 3 in between. He said it could be between 2 seconds. He not off right there because he's 105 flat, and Brennos did a 107.8. Well, 2.8 seconds, I know, but it was over 2 seconds there, but. It could be between, depending on how Brennan's... Oh, F1 Richard, the old man, has gone into the pits now. Unbelievable stuff there. But Captain Stiff... No. Snoop Dogg, Bougie. So Bougie's going to try and do everything possible here on his lap now. So Bougie... Will he be a Bougie Wonderland here? Oh, has that invalidated his lap? On the last corner. Oh, he would a little look. I don't know. Is it me? It's raining. It is raining here at Austrian Grand Prix. Bad times for the guys who've just come out of the pits. it probably won't kick in for another few more laps. Oh, Stephen was in like 4th, 5th like before, but now Mike in the super softs needs to try and improve as quickly as possible. Mike doing everything he can. He's done a 105.8 at the moment here. So he needs to try and get a good lap in. Yellow flag set to 3. The rain won't kick in for at least probably about another 2 minutes or so before it gets really bad. But I would say for the guys who are outside the top 10, I would just start with the softs, or maybe the super softs. I would say softs, and then they have a good chance to try and get the softs to the end of the race. Oh, Mike's gone into the pits. Briggs is going into the pits. They know that 105.4 from Nitrogas. What can he do? Oh, he really lost it. Notorious. Same. The track is getting wetter now. They're all tiptoeing around. But Boogi's going for another lap. Is he? No, he's slowing down. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't say... Oh, they're struggling here now. Notorious has done a 1 minute 10 on that lap there. Yeah, the track's getting even worse. Look at it. The race is properly coming in now. I think it's what you see is what you're going to get within 3 minutes left of the qualifying stuff. Oh, that is absolutely gutting for the guys who are just going out for their pits. Oh, DRS is disabled now. I think what you see is what you get. The Brummie of Ferocious Dan and a Blues fan as well. I'm going to have some words with him later on with the Allegiance stuff. But looking at it now, I don't think anyone's going to improve those times. I think what you see is what you're going to get. I will still do the countdown as normal, guys, so don't worry. But absolutely insane. So everyone's all gone out. Oh, it's all gone in. Oh, Stephen. Is he all going to the pits now? Yeah, he's going back into the pits now. But Snoop Dogg's still going. Notorious has retired from the session. He has retired in the pits. So Snoop Dogg, the only one left. Mike has retired. I don't think... Yeah. The rain's getting heavier now. Oh, Snoop! Oh, that could have been nasty. F1 Richard has retired as well. I think what you see is what you're going to get. But what a lap from Ferocious Dan. Brilliant, brilliant lap from him. But where did that come from at all? I do not know. I really, really do not know. So... But yeah, it just should be interesting stuff here. I don't know if I'm going to do the countdown, but I will do it as normal, as part of the usual countdown stuff. Nitrogas has retired from the session. Ferocious Dan has retired from the session. Unless anyone wants to go out and try and do some interlaps. I doubt that very much when you got 1 minute 10 left of the session. So... But yeah, cracking qualifying from there. But I wish the rain would just go away. I was going to say beeping off on that one, but hopefully that doesn't compromise too much. So, I wanted to see some last-minute ditch action here. Steele has retired. Steele did a fantastic lap, to be fair, to get into 4th. 2/10 off the fastest lap as well. So... I'll do my usual countdown. Fasconi has retired from the session. Time is up. The time is up. Snoop Dogg, Marky was trying to do the fastest ever quick lap. on Inters, but that will be a very short while there. But fair play to him for trying to do it within the first lap, well, the first corner on that one, shall we say. But that is just absolutely insane stuff here. But yeah, the rain absolutely ruined it. Here are your short qualifying for the Austrian Grand Prix for the Invictus Racing League F3 League. Ferocious Sounds in first, Booty's in second, The Willows in third, Steele's in fourth, Snoop Dogg Mark is in fifth, Captain Stiff is in sixth, Nitrogas is in seventh, F1 Richard the Old Man is in eighth, Tedwar the Old Guard is in ninth, O'Stephen is in 10th, Mike is in 11th, Briggsy, but not that Gigsy, is in 12th, Brennans is in 13th, Fascone in 14th, too much Guinness there, and Notorious, the two Irishmen, bottom 14th and 15th respectively. They've had too much Guinnesses. That's my excuse on that one. So yeah, we've been told that it'll be a glorious, glorious drive race of the Austrian Grand Prix. So it'll be interesting stuff here, and it'll be absolutely entertaining, packed of this Invictus Racing League F3 League. If you join us, please make sure you comment and subscribe now, because I'm now Twitch affiliated now, which means you'll get some exclusive stuff as well with my streams. But normally it will be with the Invictus Racing League site as well. So yeah, just watching the guys to get themselves prepped up and ready to go. Hopefully they've got the right gear of that one. But fantastic lap from Ferocious Dan. That was a cracking lap, beating Bougie. He had a Bougie one to land on that one, and he was absolutely delighted with that. But I'd like to know what the time differences are between those two to get those close. I expect the F4 to hit the 104s, and I expect the guys in the F1 should surely hit the 103s. You would think, definitely, but this is the pace of the F3 League as well. But fair play to the guys here; they're doing everything they can to get crack. Like I said, all the races that I've seen, they've all had some cracking races, and they're all set and ready to go of the Invictus Racing League F3 League. We will do the formation lap as usual, and then straight after that, we're live and exclusive of the race as well. But like I said, guys, the most important tracks, the most important corners is this corner coming up now to get that perfect exit after that first DRS straight. After they got out of that exit of turn 9 and try and get some overtaking moments here. I saw some overtake moments here, mainly, and the long straight as well. So good opportunity here for the guys to get themselves prepped up and having a ding-dong battle of there. But what I always do as well, I always look at the bottom half first to see what strategy the guys are going to do. And the guys who are in the top 10, obviously, the tyres will be locked down and they cannot get changed afterwards. And looking at it there, all from 11th to 15th, they've all gone for the soft tyre, which I do not blame on them at all, to be fair, because they will go on the super softs, or if they're going to risk it for a biscuit and go all the way to the end and go for the ultras, which the ultras could last about 10 to 12 laps. The super softs should last about 12 to 14 laps. So, well, 14 to 16 laps. And then the softs should last about 20 to 22 laps. That's what I've seen based on what I've seen of the point of the Performance League 1 as well. So they're all set, slowly coming into the build-up of the Invictus Racing League F3 League. This is absolutely insane stuff here, and I cannot wait. Are you ready? Are you ready? So they're all set. This is nervous times now. Good start with the McLarens and the Williams before the race of the point stuff. But Ferocious Dan might be taking a good advantage as long as they have a good start here. But here we go. We've got 1 red lights, 2 red lights, 3, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go! Oh! Slow start for Ferocious Dan. The bougie. Oh, we're over 2 2 2 3s. Oh my God. Oh, a little bit of contact there between one of the Williams and the McLaren. Oh, this is absolutely insane stuff here. But watching it from that point of view, oh my God, look at that. Oh, who was that? The Force India at the back there. That was O'Stephen. Oh, what's happened here? Steele and Bougie. There's some cars here, battles left, right and centre here. Oh my God, Captain Steve, we might have a 3. Oh, who was that? That was one of the Salbers. That was Steele. I think that could be because of the contact between himself and, I think that was Bougie, I think. But I might be wrong. But Freshstone trying to pull away from the other blue half of the Willow. The win the Willow on that one. So, try and get away as quickly as possible. But Captain is stiff. Ooh. Nitrous Gas moves up to 5th. Has he moved? Bobby. Yeah, Nitrous Gas moves up to... Notorious has had a great start into 10th. So that's a fantastic start. Steele has to pit. Oh, F1. Brixie. But not that Giggsy. He's dropped down. F1 Richards dropped right down as well. To 12th place as well. This is another ding-dong battle. This is what I'm going to love about this. Fasconi moves up to 13th place. No, Briggs has moved up to 13th place. No, Fasconi, will you two pick a position, please? I don't know which one's which now. So, watching Captain Stiff doing everything he can to try and close in on Nitrogash is in 5th place at the moment. Might go up to 3rd place. Look, as you can see at the top left-hand corner, Boogie's right close to the Willow. Snoop Dogg's trying to close in as well. We've got quite a few battles here. Briggsy. Oh, side by side with a 2 in a bed. 2 in a bed. First stand. No. Willow. No. Bougie. Will one of you pick a winner of the qualifying? Oh, 2 in a bed. 2 in a bed. Brilliant. Oh, brilliant stuff from Fasconi and Briggsy. But not that Giggsy. But F1 Richard. And a shocking start of the race so far. Hopefully that might bounce back into the top half as quickly as possible. Oh, what was that? I just saw some battles going on in front of these two that I'm watching now. But F1 Richard, side by side with a 2 in a bed. Brilliant move. Oh, brilliant. And another one. Fasconi moves up. Oh, what a move. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. I will be losing my voice at the end of this race. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. But watching it now, O'Stephen had a cracking qualifying. But like I said, O'Stephen needs to try and bounce back as quickly as possible here. So let's try to close in on Mike, who's in 8th place at the moment here. The 2 Williams are closed in on 6th and 7th, so they might have a chance to extend those points after tonight's race. So we have to wait and see how that goes. Oh, Snoop! Oh, what's happened? What has happened for Snoop? That is absolutely what... I don't know what to say now. Oh, Snoop Dogg had to pit. But Boogie's trying to close in on the Willow. Oh, we might have a chance. Oh, it's right at the back of the Willow. One of the blues off on that one. But what can Bougie do? Bougie. Will it be a Bougie Wonderland for the 2nd place? And he moves. What a move. But we might have a 2 in a bed. We might have a 2 in a bed. Oh, the 2 side by side. This is what I love about Invictus Racing Leagues. This is absolutely insane stuff. Oh, brilliant. Oh, synchronising 2x2s. I tell you what, if Charlie Warrenton seen all this action here, he will be absolutely delighted with the battles here so far. I'll tell you what, absolutely brilliant stuff. But the Willow will not give up here. But Captain Stiff will have a chance to try and close in on. Nitrogash is in 4th best. That's his best position at the moment here, Nitro. Look at him, as you've just seen, at the back end on that one. But watching it, will the Willow try to close in on Bougie with a chance here? Oh no! But Captain Nitro! Captain Nitro! Oh, that Captain Steve moves up to 4th. Nigel Gash will have an opportunity here for the DRS straight now. Oh, what can he do? EVB's a goose it. Oh, brilliant stuff. Snoop Dogg and Steele. Bad races for the Sauber team so far this race. Hopefully they'll bounce back as quickly as possible. Captain Stiff. Nitrous has got a Williams sandwich here. He has got a Williams sandwich and he needs to get rid of it as quickly as possible. Will Captain Stiff win another race to add to his collection? He's had 3 wins this season. One of them came from the F3 League, as we're watching now. 2 of the others are from the Performance League 1. He's really up for this. Yellow flag sector 2 now. Oh, Tej goes side by side. Nitro Gash. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant stuff. But Nitro Gash going for side by side with another 2 in a bed. Oh, Nitro. Oh. Snoop has got a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. Oh, Nitro Gash has dropped down again to 6th. Hopefully the tyre wear does not kick in, but Notorious and No Steven, they need to sort themselves out. They're 2 teammates here. It's like, to me, to you, to me, to you. What do you do on that one? But Nitro Gash will need to get on as quickly as possible. Who else? F1 Richards moved up to 10th at the moment here. Fasconi's in 12th at the moment here, but I want to see if there's any other action going on. Like I said, Steven needs to try and get past. Well, to be fair, Notorious will be doing the long runs here. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, brilliant. Bougie and Willow. I don't know what happened between them 2. But Willow must have made a mistake, or something must have happened between them 2. But I'm going to watch it from their point of view now. F1 Richard. Oh, side by side. Oh, F1 Richard's going to have a bounce back ability, and he has his spring. He's brought that spring back into the McLaren on that one. But brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant recovery drive of F1 Richards so far. Still a long way to go in this race. Lap 7 of 36 of the Invictus Racing League. F3 League. I'll tell you what a battle so far. It's just absolutely insane stuff here. I'm trying to see. Can Steven try and close in on F1 Richard? Oh, for F1 Richards has got the Force India sandwich on that one. So hopefully that doesn't compromise too much there. But he needs to try and get there. Well, F1 Richard needs to try and get past Notorious as quickly as possible. But that's, like I said. Oh, look at that. Fascani tries to close in on Brennan's for 11th place. Can he do if he beats and cues it here? Chance, no chance. Unless he has a Guinness in front of him, Fascani will be Speedy Gonzalez on that one. But I tell you what, Fascani's doing everything he can on the soft top. Might have a chance before the turn 2. F1 Richard moves up to 8th. Oh, what a move! Oh, Fascani, what a move! But Brennan's is saying, well, no. Snoop Dogg has got a 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. 2 in a bed. Oh, a little bit of contact between them 2. But Fascani moves up to the 11th. Oh, a little bit. That will need to be looked at after this. But it's not a bad from that. It was just like wheel banging. Hopefully that didn't compromise too much of there. But look at this. Ferocious down pits. Lap 8. Oh. His tyre wear must be absolutely killing. Unless he's going for the softs to last. No, he's going super softs. Now it's quite interesting stuff. Unless he's doing super softs. But it's going to be a long straw for him. He will have to do another pit stop. But look at it from that point of view. Notorious trying to close in on F1 Richard on there. But Fasconi, look at this! Fasconi trying to go side by side with Ferocious Dan. Ferocious Dan who just come out of the pits for fresher super softs. But it looks like Fasconi was trying to do side by side. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant stuff from the two drivers here. The Bummy has just gone ahead. But who's that? That could be one of the Saubers. Bouge's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He did not want that at all. He did not want that at all. But I want to try and get back ahead. Oh my God. One of the Saubers wants to try and get past as quickly as possible of the Ferrari. He wants to do it side by side. Here we go. Froshistan will have a chance on 10th place. Oh, Brennan side by side. Notorious has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. And he's done the move. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. But Brennan's trying to do everything he can. But Frasconi, please, guys, can I ask for a 3 to bed? Please, please, in this next lap, next corner. 3 to bed. Oh, it might be slow. Might be 2. Might be 2. It might be 3 for Frasconi. Oh, brilliant driving. Oh, absolutely fantastic driving there. But Brennan's drops down to 12th. Frasconi moves up to 11th now. Willow pits. The Willow has pitted now. So Bougie. So Bougie's going for another set. For another lap in. But Notorious trying to cut us in on F1 Richard, the old man. What can he do? F1 Richard tries to get away as quickly as possible. To be fair, he's doing a cracking job so far this season, F1 Richard, and throughout the whole season as well. And I always say that as well, to be fair. That's what I like about the drivers. They need to, you know, when you start online league racing, it's always difficult. But you know, some of the drivers who I've seen and done well, they've gone up and excelled throughout the seasons to come by now. But oh, Nitro Gas will be in the top 3 after lap 11. Steele's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Can Gas? Will Bougie pit? Answer is no. Oh, Tej pits. Bougie's still going with the Ultras. He's going to try and go for 12 laps. 12 to 13 laps of the Ultras. Bougie's got another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He needs to be careful here. He needs to be very, very, very careful. Oh my God, Notorious and F1 Richard. That could have been. Oh, come on. I thought that was going to be close there. But fair play to these two drivers. F1 Richard bounces back into 5th place. But like I said, this could be interesting stuff here. Froshistan trying to get past O'Stephen as quickly as possible. O'Stephen tries. Oh, side by side. Oh my God. Brixie Brennan's. That. I tell you what, these two are having a ding-dong battle, and then them two are having another ding-dong battle. So fair play to the guys here. The Willow's a little bit behind. Just not too far behind from Froshistan, who started off the qualifying as immense stuff. So brilliant stuff. No, oh, Notorious. Bougie pits. Bougie has pitted. Oh, F1 just gone slow on the last turns. And Notorious will have a better tyre wear. Oh my God, we've got to see the lines of the tyre wear. Oh my God, what can Notorious do? Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. But Notorious will do everything he can to try and get onto the old man on F1 Richard. Trying to go side by side. Oh! They're still going. They're still going. A late braking by Notorious there. Caught the side of F1 Richard. Luckily they haven't lost much time. But F1 Richard has dropped down to 5th place. Notorious moves up to 4th now. Nitrogash, Mike, as well as Captain Stiff, they're in the top 3 at the moment here. So, trying to think if is anyone else close. I wouldn't be surprised if F1 Richard and Nitrogash pits I won't be surprised. Yeah, Nitrogas pits. Boy, F1 Richard pits as well. Oh, I hate that corner. It's like a blind corner there. So yeah, look at the tyre wear on the left-hand side of F1 Richard. Needs to try and get there as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. Oh, what's happened to Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg has retired. Snoop Dogg has retired from the race. I don't know what actually happened. I don't know if it's because he was too far behind of the race itself. But Captain Stiff is in prime position to get another win on his belt. It's like waiting for a bus for Captain Stiff. He hasn't had much wins at all before this season started, and then all of a sudden he's really up for it. He really is up for it as well. But Tedroy, his teammate, is in right down to 10th place. But he's having a side-by-side moment. Brilliant move. Brilliant move from Tej. Brilliant. But Red Bull of Nitrogas really trying to close in on Brixie, who's on 13 laps of the soft tyre at the moment here. But what a move from Tej to back into 9th place at the moment. But Nitrogas, like I said, Nitrogas and some of the guys who are on the soft tyre, they will go all the way to the end. So they need to manage it as quickly, well, manage it as good as possible here. But Bougie, don't blame it on him yet. He's in 7th place at the moment, but he's trying to close in on Fasconi, the Flying Irishman. Will he be flying after this? After he has had too much Guinness after? But Brixie's got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. He did not want that at all. Penalties will be decided during this race as well. Penalties will be decided during this race as well. Ferocious trying to close in on Notorious. Oh, the Willow's got on another set of Ultra Softs, so he will have to do another stop. Nitrogas moves up. Nitrogas, what a move! Moves up to 10th. Bougie trying to get past Fasconi. No. Do not do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Oh, thank God for that. On turn 8 and 9, the Red Bull Mobile. Fasconi is really struggling. Ferocious moves up to 3rd. Where's Bougie? Bougie's trying to close in on Fasconi. Thought he had the chance there, but that's not enough there. But Tej tries to close in on Brennan's. Oh, that could have been a brilliant move there from Tej, right at the outside of turn 1. Bougie, oh, flipping out. Bougie's gone wide. He must have done a late braking at that point in time. Brennan's and Tej side by side. But Tej will not give up here. Look at him, right at the back of Brennan's. Side by side with the two to bed. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant stuff. What a move. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Captain Stiff is in the pits. He will go for the soft tyre to the end of the race. So that will be interesting stuff here. Bougie, right at the back of Fasconi. But Mike's in the lead now. The leader of the pack coming to the halfway marker. But Bougie moves up to 5th. What a move! Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant. Willow Notorious. All side by side. Oh, mutual respect from these drivers here. Mutual respect from these drivers. Everyone tonight, they've been... The Performance League 1, the race has followed on to the F3 League tonight. This has been an absolute belter of a race. I'll tell you what, absolute belter, and another cracking race to commentate on as well. Absolutely brilliant stuff from the guys here. Absolutely brilliant. Brennan's doing everything he can on Brixie for 10th place. Try and do everything he can. Like I said, with the Red Bull, Nitrogas, like I say, he had a good run into the top half, but after the pits, he dropped down to 9th now. Notorious has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. There's a little bit of gaps between each other now as we hit the halfway marker now. Snoop Dogg has left the session. So Brennan's pits now. Brennan's got a 5-second stop go. Penalty for speed in the pit lane. He did not want that at all. He did not want that at all. But it's too early for the softs. So a bit of a push for the super softs to the last 18 laps. A bit of a push. So still waiting to see if there's any action going on here. If you're watching, guys, please make sure you follow and subscribe as well, or like this video as well, to give you more action of the Invictus Racing League F3 leagues on this channel, live and exclusive on the Wednesday nights with myself, aka Malk. So still watching what we can do if they PQ it here. Ferocious Dan on the Super Softs. Could this be Ferocious Dan's second win of the season? The Willow's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. He did not want that at all, considering he was trying to get closer to Ferocious Dan. Ferocious Dan might do the Ultras. He's got to pit again, because there's no way he's going to do the Super Softs to last to another 18 laps. There's no chance, because the tyres would absolutely burst. And he's right at the back of Mike. He's in first. He's trying to do his lapping as quickly as possible. Boy. So Mike doing everything, trying to do his race here. But Ferocious Dan will not say, look, the civilian legend, I need to get past as quickly as possible. Because Mike won't be pitting in for the next few laps left. But he's side by side with Mike. I think Mike is going to pit. Is Mike pitting? Yes, he is. Mike is pitting. So Mike will be pitting. But look at the Willow. Willow's trying to close in on Ferocious Dan to try and get into the first place. But however, he has got at least one lot of penalty throughout this race so far. But look at Captain Stiff. Captain Stiff's trying to close in on Fasconi, the Flying Irishman, in 5th place. But what? Fasconi. Oh, he's had a slow exit there of turn 1. But Fasconi might have a chance to hold on. Side by side, Captain Stiff. What a move! Brilliant! Oh, no! Yes! Yes! No! Yes! Maybe! 50-50, final friend. Do I need to ask the audience? I don't think so on that one. But Fasconi... Oh! He's holding on. No. Oh, that could have been nasty stuff there. But the two drivers, good mates off track, but they'll definitely be good mates on track with the respect of these two drivers without making any contact whatsoever. Captain Steve was really... Oh my... Oh! I don't know what happened with Fasconi. I need to find out on his video if he completely lost it. But it went to... Like I said, Captain Stiff went to the back on there, but hopefully that doesn't compromise too much. But where's Fasconi? Fasconi would have to pit again. To be fair, Fasconi is on the yeah, Fasconi would have to pit again. So yeah, same with Notorious. Brixie needs to pit as well. So the guys, like I said, 20 laps, 20 to 22 laps is the cut-off for the tyre wear. But Briggs is really struggling with the tyres. But look at F1 Richard, he's on the more fresher soft tyres. And he will take the advantage of going side by side with two in a bed with Briggsy, but not that Giggsy. Oh! But side by side, hopefully the tyre wear doesn't get compromised too much there. Side by side, oh, that brilliant move. Brilliant move from F1 Richard. The old man has done it again. Brilliant stuff. Oh, that could have been a move there from Briggsy. The Willow pits. The Willow pits for some super soft tyres. Briggsy's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, but trying to push those tyres into its limits here. Boy. The two teammates of the Williams, they would have some fantastic points as long as they don't have any contact between each other. Fair play. Fair play to the guys here. Willow, oh, that could have been nasty stuff between himself and Nigel Gash there. Yellow flag sector 3. Yellow flag sector 3. I would not be surprised if it's one of the back markers here. Oh, the Willow's Nitro. The Willow's on the fresher, soft, super soft tyre. But look at this. We've got a 3-car battle here. Fast going. Sorry, Brennan's has pitted for another set. That was Brennan's, I would believe. But look at the Willow. Look at the Willow in the middle. Willow's trying to get past Nitrogash. Oh, where's Mike? Oh, that could have been nasty if it was that close. Ferocious pits. Ferocious has pitted for another set of the Super Softs. He was waiting to see where the Willow is. And where is Ferocious Dan? Ferocious has just got ahead. He's just got ahead of the pack here. So that was a good move there from the Ferocious Dan on that one. So, oof. Oh, Willow! What a move! But not Mike. He's gone side by side with Nitrogas. Nitrogas has just dropped down 2 places within 1 corner. But Nitrogas will try and go... I was going to say he's trying to go side by side. But this is a chance now. Nitrogas will try and do everything he can to try and close in on Mike and the Willow. Oh, yes. But yeah, Nitrogas. I mean, you need that drink, don't you? Have to do another commentary. Nitrogas trying to close in on Mike, who's in 6th place at the moment here. But the closest battle, however, the 2 guys ahead of Nitro are on the fresher Super Softs. So I wouldn't be surprised if they pull away slowly by slowly. But I would be worried about the guys who are in the... Oh, the Willow's got another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I don't think Ferocious Dan's got a penalty. I might be wrong. I might be wrong here. But as you can see, just a glimpse, Ferocious Dan's trying to close in on Ted, who's on the older side. Oh, who's that? One of the Red Bulls. Oh, that's Brennan's trying to get out of the way there. But look at Ferocious Dan, really at the back of Tej. Tej, I've known Fascone's got the fastest lap of 107.4, so that's a cracking lap from you, Fascone. Fair play to you. That's why he's had, that's why I couldn't speak because of Solis, because he's had too much of them Guinness stuff later on. But Ferocious Dan having a glance there, thought he might have an opportunity there. Clouds are coming in, but I've not been told that there's going to be rain in the race, so I've definitely been told it's going to be rain. Chance for Ferocious Dan to try and get into 3rd. Tej, like I said, the Brummie's trying to get past Tom, the old god here, doing everything he can. I've known Tom for many years. Brennan's has retired from the session. Oh, Ferocious Dan moves up to 3rd now. So he's on fire, he's on charge here now. Briggsy, but not Giggsy, has got a fastest lap of 106.9, so fantastic lap from him. Well done, mate. Notorious. The Willow getting ahead of Tej, just ahead after turn 3, sorry. Oh, what's going on here between Notorious and F1 Richard? Side by side then. That could have been nasty stuff there, but Notorious, I swear, Notorious has definitely had his Guinnesses this morning. Well, he's definitely had his Weetabix, that one, but he's trying to do everything he can. Notorious, well, saying that, he's got a 3-second typo, so he definitely hasn't had the Weetabix. He's definitely had the Guinnesses afterwards. So, oh no! You wouldn't do that at that last corner, turn 9 there. You can't do that at turn 9. But Notorious trying to do everything possible here. Right at the back of F1 Richard, the old god, the old man here on 8th place, side by side. Notorious. Oh, that could have been. Oh, don't. Oh, what a move! Brilliant stuff from Notorious. But F1 Richard will not give in here. He has got the DRS. Ferocious Dan He's going to try and have a charge at Captain Stiff now for second place. I tell you what, with 10 laps left, I wouldn't be surprised if you put a bet on between Ferocious Dan and Bougie. Oh, as long as he doesn't do that all the time, Ferocious Dan to try and close in. But the Willow will have at least 2 lots worth of penalties here. So at this rate, he will drop down quite a bit. So he probably would drop down to 7th place at the moment. I know it's just a lot, but oh, Ferocious Dan! No! Yes! Yes! Oh, Stephen's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, but what can a Ferocious Dan do? What will the Brummie do? Mike's moved up. Mike's moved up past Tej. But where's Ferocious Dan? Ferocious Dan trying to go side by side with Captain Stiff. Oh, but look at the Willow. The Willow wants to join in the party. Captain Stiff still holding on for second. The Willow. Oh my God. Oh my God. We might have a 3-car battle. We might have a 3 in a bed. Please be a 3 in a bed. Oh, please. Please be a 3 in a bed. Please. No. Too far back. Too far back. We need a 3 in a bed. Between 2nd and 4th. That is good battling from everyone here. Ferocious Dan try and have a look. And glance look to say, look, I'm here, sunshine. I'm going to try and get past you. And he has done. So that's a great move. But can the Willow try and do it as quickly as possible? Side by side. Brilliant. Brilliant move from Ferocious Dan. But where's the Willow? Willow tries to close in on Captain Stiff for 3rd. But Captain Stiff's not giving up here. But brilliant stuff here. Oh, a little bit of contact between the Willow and Captain Stiff. On the late braking there on turn 3. But yeah, interesting stuff here. Coming up to passing turn 5. Then coming up to turn 6 now. Into 7. Trying to get that momentum there now. This is a ding-dong battle for the Willow. Trying to go side by side with Captain Stiff on turn 8. Willow, oh, a little bit wide there from Captain Stiff. I don't know if there was a bit of contact there or he made a mistake, Captain Stiff, but he's gone wide there, so Captain Stiff drops down to 4th now. Will Bougie have a Bougie Wonderland? With a Boogie Wonderland tonight with the racing. It'll be between Ferocious Dan. Oh, Willow, Captain Stiff. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant stuff from the 2 guys here. Brilliant driving. Brilliant. Absolutely ding-dong battle here. Someone's took out the 50-metre marker. I think that was earlier on in the race when one of the Saubers went off track as well. I think that might be Snoop Dogg Marky as well. Lap 29.36. Where's these laps gone? Come and go. So Willow's trying to close in on Captain Stiff. As you can see from this point of view here, Captain Stiff holding on for 3rd, trying to hold on for the podium stuff. The Willow has got a 3-second time penalty, so he wants to try and get past as quickly as possible to build a gap from Captain Stiff. He has got the DRS. Oh, he's made a move! The camera angle was absolutely rubbish, but I'll tell you what, Captain Stiff and the Willow, brilliant driving from these 2. Oh, brilliant stuff. Oh, I'm speechless here. I am absolutely speechless. The Willow just got ahead of Captain Stiff, but Captain Stiff saying, look, sunshine, I want my podium stuff back. So there you go, there you have it. So tough on that one. So just waiting to see what happens after this. But yeah, the Willow trying to close in on Captain Stiff. This is the only closest battle we've got so far of this race. Well, so far at the moment of this race. Lap 30 of 36. What do you expect from tonight's race? Absolute belter, and it's followed on from the Performance League 1. Willow's got another 3 seconds worth of penalties, so he will drop down quite a bit again. So he might be dropping down to could be 8th or 9th if it stays like this. So it'll be absolutely fuming. He'll be absolutely fuming. But Mike hasn't got penalties. He's one of those drivers who does not get penalties galore. But, oh, side by side, Willow. But Captain Stiff holding on for 3rd at the moment here. Briggs has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings again. But the Willow's holding on for 3rd. No, Captain Stiff. No, Willow. These guys are going to lose so much tyre wear if they keep going like this. I tell you what, driver so far has been Bougie. He's pulled away. He's got another 5 laps left on the softs. Hopefully the softs are going to last. Well, it should last between 20. I said 20 to 22 laps. Got 4 laps left of that. He'll be absolutely beeping himself on that one. But I would have been swearing at that point there. But Captain Stiff trying to close in on the Willow, doing everything possible here for 3rd place. As this moment in time, Captain Stiff would have the last position, the last podium position. Notorious has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Captain Stiff looked like he had a ding dong, but a little bit of contact, I think, from the back. But Mike wants to join in the party here. The Mike party, the Mikester. But he's, Mikester. Mikester. Trying to close in on Captain Stiff for 4th place at the moment here. But we might have a 3-car battle here soon. The Willow is not pulling away from Captain Stiff at the moment, and he needs to do it as quickly as possible. If he wants to stay, he needs to get 9 seconds ahead within 4 laps, and it's going to be a mammoth task, and I doubt it very much. They will get 9 seconds. He's pulling away 1 second at the moment, so that's 1 down. But he needs to keep pulling as quickly as possible. But Mike would have the advantage of trying to close in on Captain Stiff. So here we go. Oh, yes. Lap 33-36. Tyre wear situation as it stands. Bougie's on 20 laps of the softs. Ferocioustan is on 10 laps of the super softs. Bougie's tyres will be absolutely knackered. Absolutely knackered. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. But Mike's slowly. But yeah, I'm quite impressed with Nigel Gash tonight. Like I said, I needed him to get some decent points in. And, he's had 7th last week. He's having 7th again. I want to see him get some more points, better off than what he did the last few seasons. That's what I'd like to see. But Mike is closing on Captain Stiff, and Notorious is closing on Nigel Gash for 7th place. So Mike closing on Captain Stiff for 4th place, forgot to say. So lap 34-36. I don't think Ferocioustan will try and catch up to Bougie unless Bougie really tiptoeing it now, which is very much doubtful. But Notorious is doing everything possible to try and close in on Nigel Gash. So as things stand at the moment, I think the Williams will be ahead on the constructors based on the positions they're in. But like I said, Notorious going side by side with Nigel Gash, and what a move! Brilliant move from Nigel Gash. From Notorious. The two ends, they're confusing me. No. But Nigel Gash trying to bounce back on Notorious. Like I said, the tyres must... I tell you what, hopefully this is not a commentator's curse here, because look, Nigel Gash, F1 Richard are absolutely slowly tiptoeing around. But the worst ones are Tej with the tyre wear, but it looks like he's fine with the tyre wear. Mike thought he was closing in on Captain Stiff for 4th place, but like I said, 5.7 seconds between Bougie and Ferocioustan. Willow's got another 3 seconds. If he has another one, he will have a DSQ. He will have a DSQ if he gets another penalty within this lap or the last one. Mike's really trying to get an attack on Captain Stiff for 4th place, and this will be a massive boost for Mike. I think this same best finish position at the moment, but if he can do that, this one, if he gets 4th, that'll be his best position so far this season. So Nigel Gash try and do everything possible to try and close in on Notorious. This is absolutely insane in the membrane stuff, but should be the lap 36. Yes, the last lap of the final lap of the Invictus Racing League F3 League, and it's a belter of a race tonight, and it's brilliant stuff from start to finish. Absolutely insane stuff here, and fantastic driving from the guys here. Will Mike try and close in on Captain Stiff? I don't think Captain Stiff's got a penalty. Notorious is really struggling at the moment here. Prix. I know Brixie's got quite a few penalties, so even if he tried closing in on Stephen would bounce back into 10th place as well. But Mike, I love this helicopter view. They need to keep this. Need to keep that, because that's what you need. But Nojgash has a quick glance there. Will Nojgash do it? But where's Buji? Buji's coming up to the final few laps now. He has done. I'm not going to blame him tonight for anything. He has just won the Austrian Grand Prix, and that is a massive boost of his drivers challenge for this season. So that's a massive win. Oh! Buji's had some penalties. I totally forgot about that. So Ferocious Dan has had penalties. Sorry, Ferocious Dan did not add any penalties, and he's moved up to 1st. Oh my days! I thought well done to Buji actually for crossing over the line. But obviously, congratulations to Ferocious Dan for actually winning the race. Winning the Austrian Grand Prix after penalties, but that one will have to be checked again. So Ferocious Dan hasn't got his mic with him today, so it will be Buji and Captain Stiff in the commentary box. Yeah, but yeah, good stuff there. But just waiting for the guys to get themselves prepped. Mike moves up to 4th. That's his best ever finish of the season so far. Of this season of the F3 League. But brilliant stuff from Ferocious Dan. Buji had an incredible battle, like doing everything he could. I think he had 2 lots of penalties, and I probably forgot. That's why I was a bit shocked on that one. But well done to Ferocious Dan for winning the race. Well done to Buji for 2nd place, and well done to Captain Stiff for 3rd place. So like I said, Captain Stiff is having a good ding-dong battle of his career so far this season in general, not just for this league but for everyone else's. Yeah, Buji had 2 lots of 6 laps, which was a penalties. Here are your race classification for the Austrian Grand Prix for the Invictus Racing League F3 League. Ferocious Dan's in 1st, Buji's in 2nd, Captain Stiff is in 3rd, Mike in 4th, Tej is in 5th, Nigel is in 6th, The Willow is in 7th, F1 Richards is in 8th, Notorious is in 9th, Stevens in 10th, Brixie is in 11th, Frascone is in 12th, Steele is in 13th, Brennons and Snoop Dogg Markey have both retired in the race. So I'm just doing the results for these so the guys can get themselves prepped up. But Buji must have had the penalties earlier on in the race, and I probably did see it but I just forgot. But that is just, Buji had to pull away as quickly as possible. But yeah, just waiting for the call back. Yeah, we're just going to wait for the guys to finish off. So just bear with me a sec, guys. We will have the podium interviews after this race. So bear with me a sec, guys. I will invite. Ferocious Dan hasn't got his mic with him, but hopefully I'll get him to answer some questions tonight. And Bougie and Captain Stiff for their podium finishes as well. So I'm waiting for the guys to make themselves prepped up and ready to go. I'm just waiting on some of the guys to join. So if you bear with me a sec, guys. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the guys to get themselves prepped up and ready to go. So, like I said, guys, I've got Ferocious Dan. Unfortunately, he hasn't got his mic with him, but I will ask him some questions. Hopefully, he will respond in there. And that's a good tune on the background, by the way, whoever's that mobile phone is at the right time of that one. So, and then also we've got Don't Blame It on the Bougie, but also have Captain Stiff for their top 3 finishes. Like I said, I normally speak to them first, and then I'll talk to them about the next race, which is Canada, I think. Yes, Canada. So for us, I'm just going to say a question to Ferocious Dan, and he'll try and respond as quickly as possible. So Ferocious Dan, well done on the win tonight. I'll try and minimise it by 2 questions. Did you thought the win? Did you thought you could get the win tonight? That's the first question. I'll say again, did you think that you could get the win tonight? And secondly, was like I said, would this be a massive boost in your drivers' championship battle and the constructors as well? So just waiting for the response there, but I will go to Bougie, and hopefully Frostan will text me the answers soon. Hello, Bougie. How you doing?
Hello, hello. Yeah, not
Hello,
bad.
hello. I bet you're absolutely gutted with that, with the not
Do
getting
you
that
know
win.
what? Yeah, I am because I knew qualifying was interesting because on my second run I was about 3, 4 tenths up, but I invalidated it on the last corner, which was frustrating. So I knew I was quick, but to be honest, starting P2 could have potentially been the better option on the inside. But Dan had a really good start as well, so I didn't make any ground there.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. But like I said, I totally forgot that you had the 2 penalties because I was trying to watch all the battles going on left, right, and centre. I might have had, but I just couldn't remember that to add that on at the end of the race. But I was thinking, well done to Bougie. I don't blame it on him, and he did it with a Bougie Wonderland on that one, and he just did it with ease in first place. And then I found out that Ferguson just go ahead by a second to nip into first.
Yeah, I mean, it completely my fault. I did get a warning for that turn 2 incident. I got punted off track, but I picked up like 7 anyway. So even without that, I would have still. It's just those last 2 corners. I kept on picking up penalties at the start.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do, do you think this is the catalyst now to boost your your season now? Would you say?
I hope so. Obviously, the first race went really well. The second race was my fault. Last week, it was just unfortunate. Briggsy came off, and I was there to greet him. Yeah, it's good. I actually put in a little bit of practice. TT felt good for the first time, which I hate TT, so that was interesting. Yeah, no, I'm happy. Obviously, it's a good amount of points. Obviously, I crossed the line first. I would have wanted to win, but not the case. Dan drove well. I knew he was going to catch me up at the end on that two-stop strategy. So
Did you thought that was the best strategy that you could have done tonight, Bougie, or would you have done it
um,
differently?
do you know what? No, for me, I'm pretty good on tires, so I know I can one-stop Austria comfortably. Had maybe the turn two incident didn't affect me too much, but it might have given me a few extra seconds. You never know at the end. But no, yeah, I'm happy with the one-stop in Austria. I think that was the right choice for me.
Fair dues, fair dues. And like I said, from what I've seen, you did a cracking race tonight, and it was really unlucky that, as you said, the turn two incident, and with that 1 second, I mean, those seconds could have been different. But like I
Well,
said,
I was praying. There was a moment for a fair few laps where Dan was behind Stiff, and again, it was almost like the first race. I was just praying that Stiff would hold him up for as long as possible.
Put it on
Um,
me.
and to be fair, it took Dan a couple of laps to get past, so that definitely helped me out a bit. That was good. I just wish one more lap, I reckon, and I would have been all right.
fair enough, fair enough.
I'll
But
blame
like,
Stiff.
oh, the two guys here will be having a boxing match after this, after the F1, so I wouldn't be surprised with that one. But yeah, well done for getting second place, Bougie. I know it's disappointing because you could have had the first, but like I said, it was a don't get me wrong, that was a massive boost for your from this season now, and hopefully this will be a catalyst of the seasons to come, or the races to come for this season. Um, but like I said, fantastic drive as always, and he did do well with the
Thank
one
you.
stop. To be fair, um, would you mind holding for a few more minutes to talk about Canada?
Yeah, 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 it's fine.
Nice one, nice one. I've just got report back from Ferocious Dan. Thank you very much, mate. As I said to him, do you think the win? Did you think that you could get the win? He said, I knew I'd had to overtake Stiff when he said he won when he one stopped last night, and I was doing the two stop. My tyres were better at the end, so could get it done on the end. So, like I said, Ferocious Dan, if you're still there with us, I would like to say massive, massive congratulations on your win tonight. This is a massive boost for you, for yourself and for the McLaren team after what happened with F1 Richard, who he finished, I think he was about eighth or ninth, I think, depending on whatever the penalties was at the time. But I was trying to see what happened between Ferocious and Bougie because I was confused afterwards. So, but yeah, like I said, well done, Ferocious Dan. But if you can hold on for a few more minutes and talk about Canada, that'll be fantastic. But you know my usual two questions, like what are your thoughts of the track and what are your expectations for next week? So, what are your thoughts of the track of Canada and what are your thoughts of next week? So I'll get him to answer those questions while we talk to Captain Stiff. Captain Stiff, how you doing?
Yeah, even Matt. Yeah, that was all right. It wasn't too bad.
I tell you what, mate. Shall I just book you in for the podium stuff from now on, mate? Because you've done really well this season, not just in this league, but the Performance League as well.
Yeah, it was. I think that was probably the limit of where I could get to tonight. Booge just drove away earlier in the race, and equally, I saw Dan was two stopping, and I saw he was 3 or 4 seconds up the road when he made his second stop. So I knew that he'd catch me within a matter of laps, and he did. And I did try and keep him behind as much as I could. And I did go wheel to wheel with him a little bit, but it was in the end it was easier to kind of let him go and kind of just try and consolidate third. But then I think I
Don't
got
say that. Well,
Well, I saw Willow behind though. That was my big like that was the issue there. So Willow and me kind of went at each other for about 3 laps. Actually, I'd like to say like thanks to that because that was a like a mega battle. That was great fun. But what that happened, that just allowed Mike to like come up behind us, and yeah, those last few laps I was really pushing hard to keep Mike behind. But I mean, I have to say huge apologies to Fascone because I did kind of get into contact with him earlier in the race and put him into the gravel by accident. It was I think my second lap out on fresh tyres, and I'm not sure if it was desync or not. I'll have to go back and check, but I just had a
Okay.
slightly different line to him. So yeah, I'll have a look at it. But yeah, apologies to Fascone because he was running well tonight, and obviously I don't like seeing that, let alone coming from me. So.
Fair enough. I appreciate your honesty there, Captain, and that's what I like. That's what I like about Invictus because mutual respect, but also honesty as well. Because you don't want to see incidents like that at all ever. But like I said, that's what I like about the drivers is their honesty and their determination. You know, just to get, don't want to see bad results, but you don't want to see people, bad times and stuff. But like I said, Captain, you did a fantastic drive, and I thought you was going to do the win again. I thought this is going to be, you've had 3 wins this season, not just in this league. Sorry, you had 1 win this season and 2 from the Performance League 1, and I thought you was going to get your second win in F3 and your 4th overall. Have you had your Weetabix every time when you're doing the racing this season? Because I don't know where your pace has come from this season.
No, yeah, I agree with you actually. I haven't done anything different. I have done to either times I've been in the league. So yeah, I think obviously I'm just having a good start to the season. So I definitely want to keep it up. But I mean, people like you got Dan Booge. I mean, Richard have an off night tonight, but he's always very quick. You got Tom, Mike on his day is very quick. There's loads of guys. Fascone has had an awful luck first half of the season, so there's loads of guys that should really be in the position I am. I think I've been a little bit fortuitous, especially today. Today was just trying to stay penalty free, that was my main goal. I didn't pick up any because I knew that Mike's always a driver that never picks up any penalties. So yeah, that was the main goal today, to keep it clean, and luckily Willow picked up a few, so that dropped him down, I think, off the podium down to 7th, so he must have had a few. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's refreshing to know that you're doing well, but equally, it's more important just to pick up decent points.
oh, definitely, definitely. But like I said, it's a good boost for yourself and for the Williams as well, because I don't know if you're ahead of McLaren now. I think you might be ahead of McLaren now. I think based on the constructors, I think. Um, but obviously, you guys will have to check it as well after the race, due to points penalties as well from the stewards as well, from everyone else. So, but like I said, for yourself, Captain, and for Tej, do you think this is the season where you can stop the McLarens this season? Do you think?
Um, I don't know. They're probably the two most consistent drivers in the league. Dan's always going to be in and around the top three. Richard, he's easily a top 5, top 4 runner each week as well. I think he got tangled up into turn 1. I think he came up the inside of me into turn 1, which is probably what dropped him down. I think he got swamped by a few cars. But yeah, I think that the McLaren are definitely Tom and I's biggest rival. But it's one of those things where maybe one team will pick up more points like we have done today. But equally, I think like when it comes to Canada, you might find the McLarens do quite well there.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? It could rain in Canada. You never know. We haven't had the rain as such until the qualifying at this race as well. But like I said, anything could happen. It's like a lottery pick, isn't it? From any driver. Any driver could win any race as long as they do it well and can be consistent as well. And that's what the key is for that one. But like I said, Stiff, and I've always said this, and I bet you're sick of tired of me saying this every time, every week. But you have improved left, right, and centre since the start, and seeing you winning 3 races in the whole season so far, that's going to be like right, record, and keep going. And that's what you need to do. And I'm sure you'll be, I'm sure you'll bounce, get some more wins, more podiums, because that's the Captain Stiff that I would like to see in the future. And same with everyone else, like with Ferociously and with Buji and with everyone else. But like I said, from what I've seen from the start, I think you have improved a hell of a lot, and I will be honest with that. But like I said, I wish well done for getting third place tonight. You right for a few more minutes to talk about Canada? Is that all right?
Yeah, too easy.
Nice one. Right, I've spoken to the guys quickly about their, well, not quickly, but you know what I mean. Talk to them about the Austrian track experience of the F3 League. But now I'll be talking to them about the Canada track. Now, I did say to Ferociously I was going to speak to him first, while I was speaking to Captain Stiff, to say what was his thoughts of Canada and what his expectations. He has said to me, Canada is a good track. Didn't go well last season. I had a crash on the first lap. Just as long as I get a few points, I'll be happy. We'll get in some practice and see what the pace is like. That will be interesting, because everyone will say, "Oh, I'm rubbish. I'm rubbish at every track," but then you'll be in the top 3. I'll just do that more often, to be honest, on that one. But Ferociously, again, well done. Cheers for the comments, mate. Much appreciated. Well done for your win tonight, and I wish you all the very best of luck in the races this season. I'm sure you and the McLaren boys are going to try and fight out with the Williams for this season, from what I've seen, with a massive gap between the constructors from everyone else. So that's a great start from you guys, and I hope you keep on going. Ferociously, well done, mate. The Brummy Dan on that one. So well done, Ferociously. I'll see you next week. Buji, what are your thoughts of the track of Canada, and what are your expectations next week?
Hate it. I'm bad. Nah.
Straight to the point.
Actually, I actually like Canada. I think it's a nice track. Again, there's a higher likelihood it's going to rain. I don't really rate myself in the rain. I think I'm okay in Canada. I've not had much experience, but it was actually one of my first ever league races in like November or something, and I was okay. I was average. I like the track. It's a good track. Hopefully it doesn't rain, and I think I'll do okay.
Fair enough. So, like I said, it could be. You never know what to expect in Canada. Hopefully, you'll get more than get a bit of a gap between yourself and Ferociously in this race next week. But
Canada seems to be one of those tracks. If you can get out in front, it's kind of. I mean, it sounds a bit cliche. You can say it about any track, really. But if you've got that lead in front, it seems to be quite easy to just stay there. It's not. Yeah, if you get yourself out, the top 3 drivers, I would imagine, if they get good starts and clean getaways, I can't see there being like loads of changes. My experience of Canada does never too much at the top. They usually pull away quite easily.
Yeah, I think from what I remembered, it feels like back in the old days, shall we say, from what I've seen in the old, like the leagues and the racing itself, you do get a few battles left, right and centre, but not as much as what I've seen in Austria, because immense stuff tonight in Austria. And
I would like to have a little shout out to Willow. Stiff said he had a little battle with him. I did as well at the start, and he's a great racer, really good, really clean. That was fun. Shout out to Willow for some good racing tonight.
Oh, fair dues. Mutual respect for Buji. On to the Willow. Like the wind in the Willow on that one. So, but like I said, Buji, well done for getting... Well, I know you're disappointed for getting second, but well done for getting second. But I'm sure you'll bounce back on getting that first place soon. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's either next week or the week after.
Thank you.
Well done for getting second place, mate, and all the best of luck in this season. I hope you do well as well.
Thank you.
So, Captain Stiff, last 2 questions. What are your thoughts of Canada, and what are your expectations of Canada next week?
Like I said last night, fan of the track watching it, not massive fan driving it. Just it's another one like here where I think track extending penalties can be a little bit brutal. But on the flip side to what Booge said, I'm actually kind of hoping it does rain because I tend to go better there in intermediate conditions than I do in the dry. So yeah, I'm hoping the sky opens up over Montreal that weekend and we get a little bit of a damp circuit because I think that will probably give me a little bit more of an edge, hopefully. But yeah, apart from that, it's like you can't guess what anyone's pace is going to be that day. It could be anyone. So yeah, as long as there's a clean lap one and the pack kind of shuffles itself out kindly for everyone, I think I can have a decent race around there.
Oh,
Let's not forget Stiff hosts the race. So if it's raining next week, yeah, I'm going to be looking into that. I'm going to be recording, making
Admin
sure
priority.
that's not.
Oh, the two drivers here trying to have a ding-dong battle here after what happened with the situation of the Willow and Ferocious Down battles. So I understand with the hosting situation. Rain, that happens again on that one. Sorry, a bit of a cough on that one. But yeah, Captain Stiff, like I said, well done for getting third place, mate. And you've improved left, right, centre as always. And keep it up. Don't drop it now. Just don't blame it on the bougie after that. So, but yeah, like I said, well done for getting third, mate. I hope wish you all the very best of luck this season, and keep doing what you're doing, mate. Same with everyone else. So, well done, Captain, on that one. I just said massive congratulations to the top three of Ferocious Stan, Bougie, and Captain Stiff for their podium finishes. If you want to stay, guys, I've got no problem. I'm just going to do my final bits and then I'll be going. But you're more than welcome to go if you've got a shoot off anyway. So, cheers for that, guys. So, my final thoughts of tonight's race. What a race again. Brilliant stuff. Same as what happened with the Performance League 1 has followed on to the F3 League from what I've seen. There were so many battles left, right and centre again. From the top half down to the bottom half. I'll try to get everyone's action left, right and centre. And I'll tell you what, Austria needs to keep coming back every season because that is so much battles left, right and centre. And my throat was absolutely gone afterwards. Like I said, Willow did some great battles left, right and centre, so he did absolutely fine there. Ferocious Stan improves his lead. He nearly lost out on first because Brucci was in the lead, but he did have that 2 lots of 3 seconds worth of penalties, so 6 seconds lost out there. And so Ferocious Stan moves up to first in there, but Brucci got on to second. He will try and bounce back as quickly as possible, but don't get me wrong. Some of the guys here, I mean, it's like I said, I hope the guys will bounce back. The old man and F1 Richard will try and bounce back as well. Some of the guys here, like, I really hope they can bounce back as quickly as possible. But don't get me wrong, this has been a cracking race, and I hope we see more of that next week at Canada. So, always remember, always remember, stay classy. Cheers for that, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you at the glorious race of Canada for the F3 League. Ta-ra a bit. Bye-bye.